Alright everybody, here we go. This is my first challenge in my new series. Today I'll be attempting my first ever hardcore Nuzlock, starting with Pokemon Blue version and playing my way through all of the games. I'm very excited to bring this series to you, and I hope that you enjoy it. If you're here and enjoy what you see, please like and comment on this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, we're going to be kicking this off, so without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so for those that aren't familiar or are just curious as to which rule set I'm going to be following, the following rules are in effect. You can only catch your first encounter at each route, so Route 1, Route 2, etc. Whatever Pokemon you run into first in the wild is the one you have to catch. If that Pokemon faints while you're battling it, that's it. You can't catch any more on that route. Number 2, the duplicate clause is in effect. So if you have a Pidgey and then on Route 2 you run into a Pidgey, you don't have to catch that one because you already have it. Number 3, you must nickname each of your Pokemon. Number 4, if your Pokemon faints, they're considered dead and you can't use them anymore. Number 5, you can't use items during battles. Number 6, your playstyle must be set on set for battles. Number 7, you can't level up past the level of each gym's highest leveled Pokemon. So like for Brock's gym, Onix is level 14, I can't go past that. And number 8, if all of your Pokemon faint, you lose. It's game over. So high stakes for this one. Now at this point I'm going to do something that I like to do. I like to buy this Magikarp from this guy right here before Mount Moon, simply because it's going to evolve into Gyarados, and Gyarados is way too good to not have a water flying type. It's going to be awesome. I ponder the nickname here for a minute. I ended up wanting to nickname it Not a Dragon, because you know, it's not a dragon. But after I typed not, I accidentally hit enter, and that is it. So welcome to my party, Magikarp, my future Gyarados. Let's go kick some butt. Okay, I'm going to be adding a new member to my party now. I'm going to be going ahead and capturing a Sandshrew. With its ground type, it's going to be very useful for a couple of different reasons in the future. The obvious one is Lieutenant Surge, the electric gym leader, is not going to really be able to damage me very much. And number 2 is a lot of the random trainers that you run into, and especially the Team Rocket trainers, use a lot of poison types. So he's going to come in handy by being super effective against the poison types of Team Rocket. So my strategy here is I don't want to knock it out, because if I do, I can't catch it. So I'm going to play the slow game. I start off with Leech Seed, and then I do a couple of non-damaging attacks just to end my turn so that I can do that damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and just switch out to Butterfree, and I'm going to drop a Poison Powder, so that way I'm doing double damage and he's losing life twice as fast. That way I'll be able to catch him much sooner than if I had just been waiting for the Leech Seed. So I'm going to go ahead and let him take the double damage, and then I'll hit him with String. Now I feel confident that I should be able to catch it, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the Pokeball, and I will successfully catch it. So if you know your Gen 1 Pokemon, then you know that Sandshrew is going to evolve into Sandslash, which is a Hedgehog Pokemon. So what do you think that I would nickname a Pokemon that's going to become a Hedgehog? Well, if you guessed Sonic, you are correct. That's right. Welcome to my party, Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go kick some butt. Alright, so up next is going to be my second rival battle, and I got a pretty good team so far. If you are keeping track, I got Bulbasaur and Spearow, as well as Sandshrew and Magikarp. So we'll go ahead and get this kicked off here against Mr. Fulio and see how this goes. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with Sandshrew. The thought here is that my Slash is going to do a whole bunch of damage early on. So I just keep hacking away with that. But then the problem, as everybody knows with this rival, is his incessant use of Sand Attack that really wreaks havoc with accuracy. I'm able to dispatch it, but now my poor little Sonic is really hurting. I was like, oh, okay, Abra doesn't attack at all, so I could easily take it out with Slash Attack. But that doesn't quite go as planned because, alas, the accuracy is really killing me here. So I'll just keep swinging until eventually I make contact. And as expected, it only takes one to drop that thing. Okay, Rattata's another low defense Pokemon, so I thought I would press my luck with Slash again to see how that would go. And luckily I was able to make contact the first time. And it got a critical hit, so I don't have to worry about him. Charmander, I was like, okay, I'll just keep it going here with the Slash. And of course, now I start missing. And he keeps scratching away, and of course he gets a critical hit. So now I'm in dangerous territory. So, I think about what I want to do, and I think, okay, my Spearow's got pretty high attack here, so I think I can go ahead and hit him hard with Spearow. That Ember hurts, and another Ember really hurts, but at least I'll be able to get off one Fury attack before I have to change out to avoid getting knocked out. A 3-hit Fury attack helps, but now I'm sitting here trying to really figure out what I need to do because my two best Pokemon for this battle are in serious trouble. I decide to risk it because I think I need to get a Leech Seed off if I'm going to be successful at this point, so that's exactly what I go for. And luckily, for some reason, he decides to use Growl twice and not Ember, so I'm able to get my Leech Seed off. So now I feel okay switching back to Sonic because I can survive at least one more hit. Ooh, not good. So I second guess myself and decide that, alright, I'm just going to chip away at this point because Magikarp, he won't be able to damage me a whole lot except with the critical hit there. And between Leech Seed and just me tackling the life out of him, I think that I should be able to win this battle. So, alright, tackle. That sucked. Luckily, Ember is not going to do a whole lot to me, so I'll keep at it here. Leech Seed, thank you very much. Give that back to me. And I will keep tackling again. Ember, I'm not going to fry this fish, so keep it going. Here comes another tackle from me. After my Leech Seed, of course. And that still doesn't do it, so I have to take yet another Ember before finally Leech Seed takes it out. Boy, that was ugly. But you know what? The result is all that matters. Nobody fainted. I beat my rival. That's the important part. Now I can make my way through the Nugget Bridge and get ready to face Misty. Alright, now we're ready to kick off this Misty battle after grinding my way through the bridge to see Bill and getting my SSN ticket. It is time to go. Once again, the obvious choice here, gotta lead off with Bulbasaur, who is now newly evolved into Ivysaur. So that's pretty exciting. And I think the Vine Whip is going to be my best friend in this situation. Alright, get outsped, but that's okay because I'm going to hit a lot harder. Should only take me about 2 Vine Whips to get rid of Staryu. and maybe 3 or 4, I'm thinking, to get rid of Star Me. So, let's keep at it. Take a tackle. Ouch, critical hit, of course. But, I hit harder. Vine Whip number 1. Vine Whip number 2. The X Defend. Okay, I don't think that's going to help you very much, but you do you, Misty. Number 3, and guess what? One more, and shaboom. It's all over. The first 2 gym battles, if you start with Bulbasaur, not gonna lie, super easy. So, no problems here. My Ivysaur was able to make a nice clean sweep, and I was able to add Poison Powder to my arsenal, so I am that much more dangerous. And if you've been watching, we are now up to 2 badges, and up next for us is going to be getting over to Vermilion City and doing the SS Anne, as well as defeating Lieutenant Surge. Stay tuned. Alright guys, that concludes part 2 of my series. If you enjoyed that, there's going to be plenty more where that came from. If you haven't already checked out part 1, please do if you can. And, you know, I'm just getting this channel going, so any support you can offer, liking the video, commenting on it, or even subscribing to my channel goes a long way to help me, and I would greatly appreciate it. Excited to keep sharing more and more videos with you guys, and can't wait to see what's next. So until next time, guys, have a great one. Peace.